From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
You supposed to be at lunch going with your boss? Is this her? What the what is going on?
Is that a condom right there?
Oh, nice. Whose is this? Whose is this?
That's for you.
That's for me? That's not for me. There's not even any tags on it.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
After weeks of neglect by her live-in boyfriend, Misti Elliot begs relief from her frustration. Needing help from the professionals, Misti turns to Cheater's investigation team for assistance in gaining the truth. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Sean's just one of those people that he always puts others before himself, and he's just really, really caring. He's always caring about my feelings, or if I'm sick, he's taking care of me and helping me with the kids. But lately, that's all changed. It's all about Sean. He doesn't care how my day went. He doesn't care what went on. I ask him about his day and he's distant, or he seems like he's just blowing me off totally.
Sean, age 32, a file clerk accused of increasing his tally of women. After a concise review of the case, Cheater's investigators set up a perimeter around the suspect's place of employment. In the afternoon, agents spot the suspect leaving work with a young, unknown female. The pair break up and get into their separate vehicles. The suspect and his companion then caravan to the parking lot of an office supply store.
I'll call him on his lunch break and he'll say he's at work, but you can hear it sounds like he's at a restaurant. And so I'll ask him what he's doing, and then you'll hear a woman's voice in the background, and I ask him who's that, and he'll have no answer for it. Sometimes, on the weekends, he's not come home at all, and he came home and it was noon. You can't answer your phone, and then I get the excuse I passed out and my phone's dead. And whenever he walks in the door, his phone just sent off a text message, but your phone's dead? Okay.
Sean goes to the rear of his hatchback and pulls out a small bouquet of flowers. He then gets into his friend's car. The unknown lady appears happy with the gift and gives back a few favors of her own. Once the loving session concludes, the suspect exits the sedan. Sean gets back into his car, resumes his facade of honesty, and leads his new girl back to his workplace. As though nothing has happened, Sean and his unidentified lady enter the building to end this day of surveillance.
I'm just emotionally drained, and so if I catch him cheating, I think I'll just be devastated and heartbroken, and I just don't know what I would do. I don't know what my kids are gonna do. This is not only about me. It's not only hurting me and breaking my heart, but it's tearing my kids apart as well, because I have 4 babies. I have 4 babies that consider him a father, and now I have to say, hey, you have to go. I just pray that he's not cheating. I hope not just for me, but for my kids' sake, that, he's just honestly working hard.
Playing the odds, Cheater's operatives continue the stakeout. The bet pays off when the suspect leaves work with the same woman from previous surveillance, identified now as Dolly. Once again, Sean and Dolly get into their respective vehicles. The suspect leads his companion to a neighborhood seafood restaurant, unknowingly accompanied by Cheater's mobile unit. As the suspect has done before, he opens up the hatch and pulls out a gift for his lady love. Sean gives his date a kiss before they enter the luncheonette. After some time, the pair leave the restaurant and kiss goodbye in the parking lot. As before, they separate, getting into their own cars for the drive back to the office. As nonchalant as Sean acts, one would never guess the suspect leaves a heartbroken girlfriend at home. He goes back to work, playing the innocent. Cheater's investigators detect a pattern and continue the stakeout of the suspect's work. Near sundown, Sean and Dolly leave work in separate cars. The pair caravan across town to an upscale bar. As they cross the lot, Sean and his lover wrap themselves in each other's arms. Inside the bar, Cheaters operatives catch the two canoodling. An evening of enjoyment ends as Sean escorts his companion back to her vehicle. Dolly gives the suspect a kiss before getting into her own car. Dolly leads this time. The two drive to an apartment complex. Upon arrival, Sean and his lady friend go upstairs to her apartment. A while later, Sean leaves his new girlfriend, and Cheaters detectives wrap up the case for a grieving Misty. Coming up, the confrontation.
After confirming the suspect's deceit, Cheaters contacts Misty to reveal the findings. Tearful and distraught, Misty straightens her backbone and summons the strength to view her worst fears.
Misty, I want to say it's good to have you here on this chilly afternoon. As you know, we have conducted our investigation. Are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
Yes.
All right. Misty, we begin our investigation outside of Sean's workplace. A few moments later, he emerges with this female. Tell me, do you recognize that woman at all?
I have no clue who she is.
They walk outside, she goes to her vehicle, he goes to his, and they leave in separate vehicles. That's when our detectives follow them for some distance, and a while later, they arrive at this seafood restaurant. Once they arrive at the seafood restaurant, Sean proceeds to grab a rose, a single rose, and gives it to this unknown female. They then walk inside together. He receives a phone call on this day. Tell me if you remember this. What you're about to hear is the audio from this phone call.
Hey, why aren't you answering your phone? Just at work. I thought you were on your lunch break. Why didn't you call me?
No, I'm actually out to lunch with the boss right now.
Do you even love me anymore? You're really hurting me. You are hurting me, and you're tearing me up.
You know, I'm just here for my boss right now. You know, he's going through some hard times. I want to be there for him. The guy pays my bills. I will be home tonight.
Last time you said you were going to be home, you didn't show up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I had a few things I had to take care of.
All right. Well, let me get up to you whenever you get home, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Jerk.
After hanging up on the phone with you, he finishes up his meal, gives that female a kiss, gets back into his vehicle, and they return to his workplace together. On this day of our investigation, we are outside of Sean's workplace. A few moments later, we see him emerge with that female. They get into their vehicles and they leave separately, following each other. As our detectives follow them, they arrive at a local bar. Taking advantage of the happy hour, they sit down and have a couple drinks together. As nighttime nears, we see them finish up their drinks, and as our detectives follow them, they go out to the parking lot and get into separate vehicles, and they leave the premises. After tailing them for a while, they arrive at this unknown residence. That's when we see them park their vehicles. Sean gets out, is escorted by this female, and goes inside.
Explains why he's not coming home. He's out with the boys. She doesn't look like a boy to me.
At this point in time, let's get out of this cold weather, get on the road, and while we're on the road, I'll give our detective a call and get some intel on the location. We'll go from there.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
Right this way, please. Hey, Gomez, how you doing, man? What do you got for me? All right, perfect. We'll see you soon. All right, thanks. Okay, what I got from Detective Gomez is at this point in time, they left in Sean's car together. He is inside of the grocery store. She's waiting in the vehicle. We're gonna get to that location, meet up with Detective Gomez, and go from there.
Hey, Clark, how's
How
it
you
going?
doing, Gomez?
How
You
are
doing
you,
all right?
Misty? All right. Okay, what we're gonna do, he's inside right now, walking around the store. He starts heading towards the door. I'm gonna call you, and then we're gonna confront him right there.
All right, thank you. There's Gomez right there.
All right.
Hey, man, what's up? All right, go ahead, roll out. Let's get him right here. Just go everybody out.
Right there.
What are you doing? So what is this? What is this? Who are these for? Is this your lunch date? You're supposed to be at lunch going with your boss?
What are you,
huh?
you making a
So
scene
it's
here.
what? Is there 11 instead of 12?
No, there's 12. It's for you.
There's 12? Well, how come I always get 11? And why is she out in the car?
Who?
your boss, the one that you kiss all the time, that you're going out together with and you're not coming home with, the one that you were at the house with the other day. What is all this?
Calm down. No, hey, calm down. Look.
Calm down. Calm down.
Hey.
Calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Get her out of my car.
No, hey.
Sean, you have anything to say?
No, man.
Where's she at?
Do you remember this day? Do you remember going to the park with your boss and bringing her flowers and...
Damn, man, for real?
What exactly happened?
Is this her? Huh? Is this your boss? This your lunch date?
Damn, why she gotta start singing?
Let's get out of the car. Who the am I? I'm a... Did you know he's been living with me for 3 years? We've been together for 6 years. Did you know?
Hey.
Oh my God. She doesn't even know? She doesn't even know?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Let's get him right here.
You're supposed to be at lunch going with your boss? Where's she at? Is this her? We've been together for 6 years. Oh my God. So she doesn't even know? She doesn't even know?
Hey.
Even let her know? What the what is going on? No, this is my turn.
No.
It's my turn now. You're cheating on me, and she doesn't even know?
What the is wrong with you?
How long has it been going on?
It's been going on for a while, long enough.
A while?
Hey, look.
So is this the late nights, the reason why you're not coming home until 5 in the morning?
Look, let's just talk about
We
this
have
later.
kids. They call you dad.
Let's just talk about this
No,
later.
no,
You
don't
caused
touch
the scene,
me.
all these people...
I could cause a scene if I damn well please.
Yeah.
Look,
Well,
you
okay,
let me talk
so
to her for a second?
I don't want to talk to you. I'm done talking to you. So what's all this?
What do you mean?
What's going on here? Well, look, we got panties. Are these your panties? Is this what's going on? But you're not cheating? What else is in here, huh? A bra? It sure isn't my bra. Is this your bra? It doesn't look like it fits yours. Who else are you with?
Look, you caught me.
Who
okay?
else
Look,
are you with? I caught you?
Yeah.
Darn right I caught you. What else is going on?
Let's just talk about this at
Causing a
home, me and
scene.
you.
Causing a scene. More underwear.
Man.
What else, huh? What else? Why can't you be here on time? Why can't you come home? You're on your lunch break. You're on your lunch break. You're not on your lunch break. Open the hood. Tell me why.
Look,
Huh?
I come home to you all the time. I
You
always
come
come
home time. You freaking live with me. You live with me.
Hey,
You're
man,
supposed to
keep back
come
up a
home
little
to
bit, let me
me.
talk to her. Look, just
Open it.
Let's just talk about this at home.
Open it. I want to know what's going on. How long has it been going on?
Just for a little while.
Open it.
She's just a friend from work.
Open it. A friend from work, a friend that you're kissing. They have you on camera. They caught you.
How
You
long
are
has it been going
busted.
on?
How long has it been going on? You tell me.
Sean, is that a condom?
Open it.
What?
Is that a condom right there?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's that for?
I ain't mine, man. It can't be mine.
It's not
It
for...
can't be yours.
That's not yours?
But there's an open package that I just threw out of your console, but it's not yours.
What about
It's
the
not
bra?
yours. Do you have like, what, is this the reason why, open it?
Look, how do you know that wasn't
Open
for me? Look, ain't nothing
Don't
in
get
there.
mean attitude. You're the one in the wrong. Get off my face.
Look, you done found your stuff.
Down
so-
found stuff. Down found stuff. Whose is this?
That's
Whose
for-
is this?
that's for you.
That's for me? It's not
Yeah.
for me. There's not even any tags on it. So what else are you doing, huh? Whose is this?
Look, all this
Is
stuff
this
for you.
yours?
Look, all this stuff
Is
is
this
for
yours?
you.
No, that's not
That's
mine.
not yours? Well,
told
yeah,
you
you might as well
mine.
throw that out
But
too,
look,
huh?
I don't want to do with any
what
of
else
this.
is in here? Oh,
Sean,
look at you guys.
do you have anything to say about any of this? What's that?
Some organic. Is this why you have the bumps, or is it because you have crotch?
No, it
Huh?
ain't- it ain't like
What'd you
that.
catch?
Oh
Did
my
you
God,
catch
I
something?
haven't caught
Or
nothing.
Serious?
allergic
Is there something
reaction?
wrong?
Are you
No,
going
there
to
ain't
go
nothing
get
wrong.
checked out?
No, she's just
allergic,
tripping.
huh?
Oh, she's tripping.
You guys have had sexual intercourse?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, what else?
What the dude?
Sean, why did you do this?
Like I said, she was a friend from work. She was going through a bunch of stuff. So, things got heated for a little bit. Just kind of caught up in the moment and stuff like that. And yeah, I saw her a few times and stuff like that.
What happened to your other... You've lived with her 3 years and been with for 6.
Oh, no, I mean, this is my girlfriend. I love her. I care about her.
Walmart. So you went to Walmart. You buying panties and stuff for Walmart? Who is this for?
Oh,
Who is that for, huh? That's not for me. It's not gonna fit me.
Well, maybe I
So
got
whose
your
is
sizes
it?
wrong.
Oh, no. You went to Walmart, you're buying lingerie and a shirt, and you're with her. Are you lingerie?
Yeah, he bought me something the other day.
So you buy her lingerie,
Hey.
but you can't buy me lingerie.
Let's just talk
and
about this.
explains the 11 flowers instead of 12. He give you a flower all the time.
Look.
He always
Every
gives
day?
you a flower
Every
every day. So when you bring
And I
me
give you
home
flowers
roses,
too?
you're giving her a flower. Give her a flower too. You're bringing me things too. I'm the only one that you're supposed to be bringing freaking flowers to.
And I bring you
I'm
flowers.
your girlfriend.
I told you, this was an
I'm
accident
living
thing,
with me,
okay?
an
This just
accident.
happened.
So this is why. This is why you why you can't contribute? Because you're out with her. You're spending your money with her. You're going out drinking and kissing and sleeping with whoever you're sleeping with. You better hope to God you didn't bring me home nothing. You
No,
can go pick up all your stuff. It's box stuff.
I'm done with all
do not
that.
come to
Look,
my house.
I just want to talk to you later at the house.
I'm
Just
done.
me and you,
I'm
okay?
done with you. You're not coming back to my
Look, I just
house.
want to talk to you,
You're
just
not
me and
coming
you. I
back to
don't
my
want
house. No.
This is
I'm done.
ultimately up to you. What do you want to give him another chance to even give you a remote explanation for all this?
Right now, I'm
It's up to you.
just so mad. I need time to think, and I just want him to leave me alone.
All right, let's go then.
You need to ride back?
Yeah, I need to ride back to work. I need to get out of here.
You want to ride back with him?
No, I do not want anything to do with him. I already told him.
Look, I will talk to you later, all right?
I'll get a detective. She said she's willing to talk to you later, but she's very upset right now. Sometimes actions are a lot louder than words, and unfortunately, in this case, that was a scenario, but I promise you that if she wants to talk to you, she will.
All right, man.
For him to do that to me after all these years, I don't know whether to cry or to scream or everything's jumbled up like a mess.
Directly after the confrontation, Misti breaks down and struggles to come to terms with a shattered relationship. Later, Cheaters discloses how Misti deals with her issues. But right now, Cheaters sits down with Sean to hear his side of the story that led him to being caught with another man's girlfriend on Cheaters.
Well, you know, we had just finished having a nice dinner in a good restaurant. We had had some gelato. We were sitting on a bench enjoying each other's company. You know, it was a real nice night. And of course, you know, the crew came up and Trevor came up and, you know, assaulted me and ruined our night, basically. So, you know, there you go.
Hey, Sean, what are you doing, man? Huh? What's going on? What the hell's wrong with you, bitch?
Stop!
What are you doing with my girlfriend, man? What are you doing, man?
Trevor, stop!
How could you do this to me? How could you do this? I've been with you for 3 years.
You
I'm out of town in the hospital.
You have not been here.
How could you say that? Get out of her face. Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me. What are you thinking?
You haven't been here.
How can you say that?
You have not.
I'm traveling back and forth to provide for you so you can sit here and do your the whole time?
It's over. It's been over.
I met Jocelyn and Trevor in acting class. You know, we did stuff together, but, you know, over time, you know, Jocelyn and I got to know each other better, and of course Trevor went out and did his stunt thing in California, and well, he was never really there, and hey, you know, she's a gorgeous girl, you know, she has needs, and I liked her, she liked me, and that's how we hit it off.
Did she tell you that she was still with him?
Yeah, I knew that they were together, man.
You knew that they were together?
Yeah.
And what did she say about that when she told you?
I mean, you know, he hasn't paid any attention to her. She's got needs, man. I mean,
are you even thinking right now?
Yes, I have.
Do you know?
And I've moved on.
well, Trevor and I obviously don't speak. Jocelyn and I, you know, have been seeing each other pretty regularly. You know, things are, you know, become more romantic, and we're thinking about moving in together and, you know, seeing where it goes from there. You know, I do care about her and she cares about me.
Devastated by the utter breakdown of the trust in her relationship, Misti Elliot immediately kicks the suspect out of their shared house. Misti still has issues with the suspect's deceitful actions. Misti now puts their house, as well as herself, back on the market. When contacted by Cheater's producers, the suspect seemed extremely contrite about the entire circumstances. The suspect moved out of their home and currently lives in a motel near his work. As for her part in the affair, the companion acts horrified that she's been placed in the position of the other woman. Dolly no longer sees the suspect on an intimate level, but does have to deal with him on a daily basis because of their work.
remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.